Alright, so in this video we are going to cover how to fix the Aurora door if you have a slight angle to it or if it will not fully close or open or moving slowly. Usually this is a misalignment of the counterweight system in the back. You're going to need an Allen key to get the covers off, and you're also going to need an Allen key to loosen the coupler that holds the two counterweight shafts to the motor. You're going to have to loosen that so that we can adjust both of those. So let's move to the back of this machine and kind of show you how to do this. Okay, so to make this repair, you're going to need the 3mm and the 4mm Allen wrench. There are 3mm bolts, Allen bolts on the bottom. So one on the bottom here, two in the top. Once you have that off, we can remove the cover for the counterweight mechanism. There are two 4mm Allen bolts in this coupler that join this shaft and that shaft together to keep everything synchronized for going up and down. And more than likely what has happened if you are having this door issue is either the belt skipped during shipping, or it could possibly have even loosened up a little bit, making one side move faster than the other side or at an angle, creating tension and then throwing the driver into an error mode. That's why it stops and goes back up, or moves slowly. So what we need to do is loosen this coupler so that it can spin. Like right now it's very tight. I'm going to loosen it so that I can move the door to the full down position so it's even all the way around, and then make sure that my counterweights are equal. So equal tension on the belts on either side, and then I can tighten that coupler back down. So right now I'm going to loosen the coupler and show you the next step. Okay, so the power's off. I have loosened this coupler. As you can see, it can spin freely. This will allow one side to move. The other side is still attached to the motor, so make sure you have the power off when we're doing this. Right now I'm going to move this door all the way down to the bottom, making sure that it is equal all the way across. And what that's going to mean is that these counterweights should also be equal. So we know that this is at full bottom. The door is at least. Counterweight should be as well. Rotate this around so that you can tighten these, and you're going to want to wrench down on these pretty hard because it is, we do have a weighted system. It is lifting the door, so if it's loose it could go out of sync again. So make sure you tighten that pretty tight. Right now I have it set so that I can reach both of these. They are in a little bit different position, but just have it so that you can reach both, tighten them both down with this door in full lowered position and level. If by chance it is up on one side, just try to manually push it down, maybe have a helping hand so that these counterweights, like if I move it a little bit, you can see that changes. We want to make sure that it is fully locked in the down position and equal. All right, I'm going to tighten that and we'll come right back. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, make sure you really wrench down on those and tighten them. It is a compression fitting, so you can see that there's a little slice in there. It is compressing that coupler onto this shaft for the right and left side of the counterweight system. Once you have it tightened down, everything should move together. All right. There shouldn't be any movement one at a time. It should be equal. Now, once you have that tightened, we can power it back up and test motion. So let's do that. All right, so while we're back here adjusting the coupler, making sure everything is synced, make sure that your belt is sitting on this cog fully and it's not looped over. Like if it has skipped tooth or your door was at an angle, it's possible that this is hung up on this pulley system and causing the resistance or tension, making the door not close, or start to close and then retract again. So make sure that that is fully functional. Once you have that coupler tightened down, and again, wrench down on it, you need to be secure. Then go ahead and test. Find this button. Go. Make sure that it is operating smoothly, up and down. Make sure that it is equal and coming all the way down to the bottom and sealing. Otherwise, the door sensors that are here, the magnetic door sensors, will not allow the machine to function. So make sure that it is coming down all the way. If it is not, I'm going to show you how to adjust that. Okay, so the door won't close all the way. It has about a 1/4 inch gap. And this sensor allows you to adjust how far down the door goes. So by lifting it up, it's going to make that trigger on the sensor hit later, allowing it to close further. So I'm just raising it up a little bit. The sensor's right here on the weight mechanism for the counterweight, little white arm there, and then it's going to pass through that sensor. So by raising that sensor, you should be able to get the door to close all the way. And these are two 2.5 millimeter Allens, and then it's just, as you can see here, it's just on a slide. Loosen it, you can move the sensor up and down, and that will change the close point of the door. All right. All right, that is completely closed, sealed up. The door triggers are going to meet the sensor will meet the trigger, and then same thing over here. That is all tightened back down. The sensor is adjusted so that we get full close, and that's it. That should be the process. It's not a simple process, but it will solve the AutoDoor problems of binding and being at an angle. Hope that helps you.